Hello, this is Anna Laura Brown with AnnaLauraBrown.com. In today's video, I'd like to answer a frequently asked question that people ask me quite a bit, and then I see asked online on Facebook and other social media sites on a pretty regular basis. And that question is, autism diets, do they work? So I want to divide my video response today into a couple of different sections. The first thing that I want to address on this topic is the fact that yes, autism diets work, but, and the big but that I'm going to add here is that a lot of parents get into this mindset that if they just find the perfect diet for their child with autism, perfect herbal supplement, or whatever it is, the perfect therapy or whatever, that they're going to be able to cure their child's autism. When the reality is that that's false. You cannot completely cure autism, and I don't care what anybody says. It just is proven that you can't completely cure it. Now, yes, you can take a child that is more severe and make it so that child is less severe, and you can make it so that the child can manage and control it, and to the extent that they need to, and to the point that in some cases autism may even become a gift and a blessing, and the child is able to have a job as an adult and to function normally and well and, you know, things like that. But that's not really curing it and making it so that it goes away and they're no longer on the spectrum. So, that said, yes, autism diets do work. However, there are a couple of things that you need to keep into account. The first thing you need to realize is that no, there isn't just one standard autism diet that will work for everyone. Just like different people have different nutrition needs, different people have different kinds of allergies, different people don't digest certain foods, that kind of thing, there's not a one-size-fits-all. Now yes, the gluten-free, casein-free diet for autism is the most common, because a lot of parents have noticed, and there is some scientific research out there, despite the fact that a lot of these articles will get published on places like Huffington Post and all of a sudden take this Time magazine or whatever and take this big rise and claim that it doesn't work. There is actually enough evidence out there, and I actually do have an entire document with pages and pages and pages of research that has been done on different autism diets, including gluten-free and casein-free, that does actually prove that that diet actually can help a lot of children with autism. It doesn't necessarily work for all children, and some children may or may not need to be on that diet, but it actually is proven to work for a lot of children. And then of course there are other things like body ecology is another really common one, also the Fingal diet. Potentially just doing gluten-free and not eliminating casein can work for some children. Some children may have a lot of allergies and food sensitivity, so they may even have to give up nuts or, you know, other certain kinds of fruits and vegetables may even trigger problems. Maybe even seafood can be a common allergen, soy maybe even. And so, you know, the main thing that you want to look at when it comes to putting your child with an autism spectrum disorder on a diet is to think about a couple of things. Number one, what are you looking for that diet to do for your child? And number two, what known allergies and or food sensitivities does your child already have? And if you're not sure what your child has, there are different tests and things that you can do. Starting at about age 6, you could do the ALCAT, which may or may not work for some people. It's considered a little experimental, but it did actually work really good for me, so, you know, I think it's worth giving a shot. There are also, you know, of course, traditional allergy tests and things like that that you can do. You can also implement an elimination diet and figure out, you know, what kinds of things may or may not be bothering your child. And a lot of it is just an experimentation process. There's really no way that you can know up front exactly which autism diet will work for your child and how the autism diet process will work. And so I, as a certified health coach with the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, this is one thing that I can help you do. So if you need assistance doing an elimination diet or trying to figure out what allergies, food sensitivities your child may or may not have, I would be more than happy to talk with you, provide you with some recommendations if you need to get further medical testing, that kind of thing. So please don't hesitate to go to my blog at AnnaLauraBrown.com if you're not watching this video on there, and request a free time to do a wellness consultation, and let's have a chat, and, you know, let's connect and see what it is that I can do to help you. So I hope that you found this video helpful and useful about answering the questions, do autism diets work? And I look forward to hearing from you soon.